Hello, and welcome to this very special edition podcast for International Women's Day. I'm Natasha. I'm a pupil barrister at Unit Chambers in Liverpool. I'm currently in my first six doing a family specialist pupillage. I'm going to be your host today. Now, we've got International Women's Day on the 8th of March, and we've also got Mother's Day on the 14th of March. So Opportunists and Unit Chambers came up with this fantastic idea to celebrate throughout March, to celebrate strong and independent and inspirational women. So that's why we're here today and doing this podcast. Now, I'm joined by a very special guest who's on screen with me at the moment. We have Anila Khalique. Now, I'm sure probably many of you are thinking it, and yes, you've sussed it. This is my mum. So Mum is joining me today for the podcast. Now, just to give a brief background and introduction to Mum. Mum is a qualified solicitor. She has a legal background. She has also done keynote speeches. Now, some of these include a TEDTalk. She was also invited as a guest speaker to the CPS event in London last year, of celebrating women in the CPS. Now, Mum has a specialist interest in women in leadership. I'm not going to say too much more now at this point. I'm going to hand over to Mum. So, Mum, why don't you introduce yourself and just tell us a bit about your journey into law?
Hi, Natasha. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you to Opportunists and to Unit Chambers for inviting me to do this today. Like you said, I am a solicitor. My background is legal. I got married quite young and with a promise to myself that I will continue with my education, which I have truly kept that promise. After working for so many years in the legal field, I diversified into management, into NHS management. I was managing partner for 17 plus years, sat on various boards and committees for the Primary Care Trust and CCGs before then. Have been involved with lots of initiatives such as improving working lives and investors in people, and so on and so forth. And 2014, I set up a management consultancy, and then I have, to take you through, alongside that, I have had 4 children, Natasha being the second eldest out of those, and balanced family life with personal and professional development as well. I, after the legal side, my law side finals in LLB, I went on to do a master's in public service management, a couple of years of that. Then I did a LLM in health law and ethics. And then just to endorse my 18 plus years worth of management experience, I decided to do an executive MBA. And straight out of that, I got offered a VC scholarship to do a PhD. And I'm looking at leadership and its impact on workforce engagement, and the role that gender plays in that equation. So that's my journey in a nutshell.